Hello, everybody, to a new episode of Modded Minecraft. As usual, I'm back. You may notice I have a bit of a different skin for, random reasons. I'm the Tropico guy. El Presidente, I believe it is. Just one of the random things that I did on a whim. So there's that. And today, we're not gonna skip anything. We're going to the Twilight Forest. This mod was added a while back, I believe. And generally, I can get water from somewhere else. It's one of my favorite mods. At this point, though, I think the issue is that I will be able to win the mod within 12 seconds, because I spent the past 2 days grinding for an angel ring, which means that I can just straight fly. And yes, I did this legitimately. It was very expensive. I'm not even joking. Let me just go through this. First, you have to make the diamond ring, which is an elytra, 4 diamond blocks, block of netherite, and all the modium shit. And then you need 2 nether stars. That's easy enough. And then the rest of this is from Botania, which is what this setup is for. Now, Botania is a very grindy mod. First of all, you need 3 terrasteel blocks, which a terrasteel ingot itself requires these 3 things and a bunch of mana. About half of one of these things about half the capacity of one of these things makes one of those. And luckily for me, I had these things, which sucked out XP to make mana. So I spent about half a day making an Enderman grinder in the end. And after that, yeah, it was boring. And then you have to get the Gaia Spirit ingot, which requires a terrasteel, and then 4 Gaia Spirits, which you get from fighting the Gaia Master or whatever. And that requires its own setup, which required another beacon, so I had to go kill another wither. And then it required 4 of these things, the Gaia Pylon. And a Gaia Pylon requires 2 Elementium ingots. And you need 4 of these, by the way. So 2 Elementium ingots, each of which are created by throwing 2 Manasteel ingots into that weird portal you saw earlier. And Manasteel ingots are created from mana with iron. So that's that. And then you have to do the same thing for pixie dust, but with ender pearls. And then you have to make an elf steel pylon, which is gas tiers and elf steel, which is like making terrasteel, but it's like twice as expensive for who knows what reason. And then you have to make an Achira pylon, which is 3 terrasteel nuggets, and then an eye of ender, and then the mana pylon's easy. So yeah, that took about 2 days. I'm not even joking. That took a full 2 days of me just grinding out to get that. So, I did not cheat. However, if I somehow lose this, because I enchanted it with some soulbound, if I somehow lose this, I will be very pissed, and I'm not gonna grind for that shit again. Because I'm a reasonable idiot. Okay. So, let's go to the Twilight Forest, shall we? It's fairly simple. You want to make a 2x2 pool of water, first of all. So, infinite water source. And then you want to surround it with any type of flower. And then what you do is throw a diamond in, and congratulations, you got yourself a portal to the Twilight Forest. It's that easy. Let's put these back in here. So, you may be asking, but Biggy, isn't this going to be incredibly easy if you just have the flying ring to like kill all the bosses? And yeah, it is. And it's going to be even easier because I have the ultimate weapon, which does like 1500 damage. And luckily for us, we spawned right next to the Naga, so we can go and fuck him up. So if you were playing this normally, this is the easiest boss. You just watch him walk around a bit, and then you shoot him a bunch, and then he dies usually. But since I have a weapon that does a fuck ton of damage, that didn't take too long. Sorry. What the fuck? Okay, apparently villages generate here now. I don't know who told them that they were welcome, but okay. You'll also notice that we can't go into certain areas, although... Spooky Forest. Is that it? Oh, this one. This is one of the ones that we can't go in, otherwise we just die. And to get into that area, you have to fight the bosses! Yay! Although apparently we can be here. Cool. So yeah. I will be explaining how to normally fight the boss, whilst doing whatever the fuck I want. Okay, so I think the next thing that we need to find and do is, the Lich Castle, if I'm correct. So yeah, basically we just need to wander around until, yep, there we go. So this is the Lich Castle. Now, normally you just want to bust in, like, right here, and then there's gonna be some rooms, and you're gonna have to kill a bunch of mobs, right? And then you fly, and then, well, you walk your way up, you kill the spawners as you go up, and then you eventually reach the top of the room, the top of the tower, sorry. Oh, there's also floating books here that really want to kill you. Ooh, book and quill, I'll take those. And then, at the very top, is the Lich. There's also a spawner up here, apparently. Yep, there we go. And so, this guy is notoriously difficult to beat, because, basically, you just gotta shoot the things at him, and then his shields disappear. But, and you will also knock all of his paintings off the wall. And now that you've destroyed his shields, now you can kill him. Usually that takes a lot longer, but since I'm, you know, just invincible, almost. I actually died once, whilst, grinding. Familiar receptor... whatever, glowstone leggings. Curse of Bones. Oh, and then he also drops a scepter, which is neat. Oh yeah, the Twilight Forest also has custom music. I don't figure you can hear that right now, but if you can, then yeah, it's a mod with custom music. Botania also has custom music for the Gaia Master Boss, which I found very nice. I think we go in here next. Right? Or is this just one of the random mini-bosses we can kill if we so choose? Oh, hello. Yeah, we can just kill all the Yetis in here and then drop special or whatever. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is the issue. I don't have anything for crowd control. Oh, yep, there we are. Okay, so this is the boss here. He's fairly straightforward, I believe. So you don't really need to worry about him too much. Okay. I'll get out of there now. Actually, the Twilight Forest, here we go. Yes. So... let's see. This shows us the bosses that we need to go down. So we have Naga. Okay. And then the Snow Queen atop the Aurora Palace. We do a little trolling. So yeah, there's a few things that we need to do. So we can either do the Dark Forest Ruins, the Hydra, or the Snow Queen now, I believe. Now that we've killed the Yeti. I think it would be best if we just... Yeah, because there's the massive fucking glacier in the middle of nowhere. It also spawns penguins! Where's the penguins? There they are. cute fuckers. Oh. What are we doing? Yep, there we are. This place has really fucking cool blocks, and again, normally you'd enter from, like, this area right here, and then you'd have to fight your way up the tower. But, if you can fly, you can just go around and try and figure out where the top of the tower is. Or where... I can't remember if she's in the top of the tower exactly, or, like, somewhere else. Also, this is one of, like, 3 towers in Twilight Forest, just FYI. This mod loves towers. Well, no, it's one of 4, actually. This mod just loves towers. Okay, you know what? I think we might be getting closer because there's a lot more enemies. There is another one of these rooms. Nope, nope, this is it, this is it. Oh, okay, yep, straightforward. Hit once, dead. There we go! Clear skies. Now if anyone asks, don't tell them how I got all these heads. I don't know. Yeah. Again, most of these bosses are straightforward. It's the fucking rooms that are, like, maze-like. There's also multiple mazes in this that I'm probably just gonna try and break through. Yep. That's me. Good old me. Alright. So that one's done. Okay, yeah. Let's do... we can go to the swamp, I think. The swamp might not be a bad idea. So basically in the swamp you have to fight the... well, there's 2 types of swamp. You have the outer swamp and then you have the inner swamp. The outer swamp is fairly easy to deal with. It's your normal run-of-the-mill swamp. But things really heat up when you get to the inner swamp, and it's literally just a fuck ton of mosquitoes that stop you from going in. Welcome to the real world, I guess. I don't know. So that's always fun experience. Winks at camera. Yep, there we go. So, just down here. We will find a land of pure imagination. And this area is the Minotaur lair. Oh wow, I can actually break these. Fuck. Now, this place is absolutely fucking notorious for being, well, a maze. So, what I'm going to do... never mind. I forgot. You do have to do that. This is, again, Y13. But, I totally forgot. There's bedrock between these places. Yeah. Again, this is basically, if you want to kill this boss, you just gotta wander around for like 15 minutes, for like an hour or 2, hoping and praying that you eventually find the right spot. There's also a bunch of really sick enemies, I guess, and neat places. There's also a bunch of mini-tars, usually. And then there's like shit like that. So you're looking for a place, like a big place like this, essentially, is what we're looking for here. But we want it to have a big hole, essentially, that drops us down to the second layer of the maze. Okay, So I found it. This is the place that you're looking for. And you essentially just drop down. There's a bunch of creepers here. And then comes part 2, where instead of looking for a big hole, you're looking for a big room that's covered up by iron bars. So I'll come back to you when I find that. Well, there it fucking is, after all this time. Again, fairly straightforward boss. Whack him a few times, he dies. And you also get some beef stroganoff, which you can eat. And suddenly, you're immune to fucking mosquitoes. Don't know how. Didn't tell me either. And then he also has a bit of loot here, if you really want that. I don't know. Go nuts. Now, here comes the next fun part. You gotta find the way out of here as well. Oh shit, did it just grow through the bedrock? Holy shit. Holy shit, the roots grew through the bedrock. Poggers. Oh, there's also big lily pads if you want them. I'll take the osmium, I guess. Alright, now that we've killed that guy, the Minotaur, we can go into the heat swamp, the fire swamp. Yep. Particles for days. And there's also another boss, the Hydra. There's also a fountain here. Yep. So the Hydra is what it sounds like. It fucking sucks to kill. But I should be able to, yeah, see, this killed it in 2 hits. So that means it has 3,000 health. It's quite a bit of health, for anybody, really. You also get fiery blood, which can be used to make fire armor and all that. Well, you die. Oh, did I mention that you could wear most of these heads, by the way? Yeah, pretty sweet. Otherwise, you can just place them down. Oh, and you also get the Hydra chops, which are one of the best items in the game. If you really just want to go around and slaughter Hydras, you're more than welcome to do that. Alright, now that that is done, we need to go to the Dark Forest, which is one of the first things that we found, which is all the way down. There's this place as well, actually. Sometimes in the Twilight Forest, you'll spot these big fucking hills for no other reason, and they really shouldn't exist. That's because there's stuff in there. Ta-da! There's gnomes as well. Or goblins, yeah. So yeah, if you want to get yourself beaten to death by like 12 different mobs, go ahead. Be my guest. Those areas are usually pretty dangerous, and I try to avoid them. Sometimes they have decent loot, most times they don't. Well, class, I've been an idiot. One of the first things that you should always do before entering any boss fight, or just leaving to somewhere in the Twilight Forest in general, is to mark your portal. Make sure that you know where your portal is, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to leave. Oh, there it is, cool. We'll just mark this with, portal. Okay, there we go. See, problem solved. Now we know where that is. Anyways, here's the Dark Forest. It's dark, way darker than the roofed forest. Actually, it does look quite a bit like the roofed forest. There's actually darkwood leaves, and as you can see, they're very difficult to break through. You can also burn this with fire if you want. But I'm really boring and can't be bothered, so I'm just gonna walk in. And there we go. We stumbled upon it right away. This is what you want to go for. Is this place? Okay, yep, there we are. So, this is the stronghold, and you have to put a trophy on here. I can't remember which one. Might be like the Lich or something. Yep, there we go. And then we can take it back. Anyway, welcome to Maze 3 of the Twilight Forest. You'll notice a theme. It goes maze. Well, usually it goes maze tower. Well, we'll be at a tower. I love ghost blocks, don't you? There's also kobolds. Whatever these are. Yep, kobolds. And they're big fucking pussies. So, that's new. Oh, yeah. Eventually there's a point in the Dark Forest where, Dark Forest Center, that's where the next boss is. You'll get blinded if you go in there. Don't go in there. That was a lot scarier, not being able to see anything. So yeah, your job here is much like the Naga maze. Find a fucking way to get to the boss room. And unlike the other maze, you can actually tunnel through all this shit if you really don't want to, you know, go anywhere. Yeah, I'll just, you know, I'll meet you when I find the boss room. And you're gonna, how about, well, you can go to the bottom and then the top, I guess. But here's the boss room. Yeah. So this guy's fun. Is he dead? I think he might be dead. Yep. Okay, that was it. Congratulations, you've defeated this section of the Twilight Forest. Come back next week for more. And now we can just get the fuck out of here. Because we aren't confounded. We aren't constrained in by some fucking bedrock. There we go. Now, the next place that we're going to is the center of the forest, in this way. Because there's a big fucking tower. There we go. Now, again, you'd usually have to start at the bottom, and work your way up. But that's not how we do things here. We just fucking fly. Oh yeah, there's these guys. They're not too difficult to kill on most occasions. There's usually some actually fairly decent loot in these rooms. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, this is a loot room, I believe. Nope, it's a spawn room. Ta-da. There we go. Yeah, so there's usually some diamonds in here. There's Experiment 115, which is boring. But basically, you're gonna want to make your way all the way to the top of the field, kill all these fucks at the same time, and then guess what? You come up here, and then you gotta fight the Urgas, which is really fucking easy because I can kill it in 2 seconds. Ta-da! Da 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 da. And you can get Carbonite, and then you got the trophy, and then you got the fiery tears again. I don't really know what Carbonite. Oh yeah, Carbonite's the shit that you use for like the blocks. It's boring. It's all really boring. Yeah, there's a few recipe blocks down here as well. So if you want like some free Carbonite and free gas gear, go ahead and take those. And then item brims as well, I suppose, if you want. And then tower essence or whatever. Borer essence, which is tower of borers, yeah. Again, boring as fuck. So, next thing that you need to do is go to the we need to go to the Highlands, essentially. Now, I don't really know where that is in this world. We'll check north first, I suppose. Okay, what idiot put the fucking grass on top of the trees? Are we generating? Come on, game. Don't slow down now. Come on. Okay. The game is incredibly laggy right now. Whoa, there's actually a village down there. Would you look at that? Hello? I am under the water. Please help me. Yeah, I think I may have fucked the game a bit. So I'm just gonna quickly log in and then log out, and hopefully it'll fix itself. What the fuck are you? Mist Wolf. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Biggy from the future here. You may notice that we're not going to be back in a second. That's because I'm going to quickly split the episodes because, apparently those chunks of the game just won't load at all. And, yeah. So that caused a bit of issue for a while. So, I'll be back. I'm going to split this into 2 episodes now, so we'll have the second episode coming out pretty quickly. At least I hope. Fingers crossed. And hey, if you're wondering what's behind me, this is the chocolate factory. We're making raw chocolate bars with creepers in the background. And I built this in my free time, of course, but this little bit of here, this little shitty bit over here, was actually built on live stream at my twitch.tv/BiggyTheBoy. So if you want to come see me build shitty factories for 6 hours straight, or grind for useless things like the Angel Ring, then you should drop me a follow over there, and you can come and watch me when I go live. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.